Then one morning when I was getting ready for work, I realized I was dancing in the kitchen while I was waiting for the toast or whatever. And I thought, geez, what is this? And I thought, oh, this is joy. Since I was about 8 or 9 years old, maybe 10, I was depressed. I didn't really know what was wrong. I just knew that I wasn't right. I was angry, I was sad, I was lonely. Around 17, I noticed that I stopped sleeping. 17, 18 years old. I would sleep for I could sleep right away. I could sleep for 2 or 3 hours, and then I would wake up, and I would just spin in bed. Years later, many years later, I guess I started to understand that other people were happy, or other people looked like they were happy. So I started seeing a doctor, and then I started seeing another doctor, different kinds of doctors. Still wasn't sleeping, on and on and on. Saw many doctors for different reasons. I took many different kinds of drugs.
This is a remarkable story of healing from lifelong depression, what we would call a chronic recurrent major depression in a 48-year-old woman who had been depressed since the age of approximately 10. She had tried every conventional therapy over many years, including other therapies such as sleep therapy, and nothing had worked.
That is when I had 6 different doctors, all trying different things, different ways. They all knew about each other, doing whatever, but no one had any answers. No one could have any lasting help.
Her life progressed, as you've heard, to a desperate state, and it wasn't until she arrived in the circle of friends and began to do Einstahlen and to absorb the healing stream that a complete recovery occurred.
I heard about the Circle of Friends from a radio interview. I heard just the last few minutes of the interview. And all I really heard was spiritual healing, a free lecture, and then they played some music. And the music is what made me stop and listen. About 6 or 8 weeks after being introduced, I realized that I had slept. And I think I realized, gee, I think I've slept for 2 or 3 nights now. And then one morning when I was getting ready for work, I realized I was dancing in the kitchen while I was waiting for the toast or whatever. And I thought, geez, what is this? And I thought, oh, this is joy. I was so happy. And I thought, well, I didn't know what to think. I was just happy. I was so surprised. I thought, geez, the depression is gone. And I could sleep, and it was such a surprise, and I knew where it came from. I knew that it came from God. It came from through the Heilstrom to me, through Bruno. I'd never felt this way before. It was wonderful.
As a psychiatrist, I have no medical explanation for this healing. These events simply don't occur in traditional medical psychiatric circles. The only explanation that I can offer is that she has absorbed the healing stream, she has absorbed the Heilstrom through the teachings of Bruno Gröning as the explanation for her remarkable recovery.